Had no need to fight tonight.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the top 5 LMGs inside of Call of Duty Mobile. Just before we get into the video, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, and also make sure to go ahead and join my Discord server. I'll be linking that in the description down below. Just before we get into it, I'd like to thank Royal Clutch Gaming for sponsoring this video. Basically, they sent me their new keyboard to test out, and here are my thoughts. Overall, the keyboard is really great. Bear in mind that the RGB looks like it's flickering a little bit on camera, but in real life, I can assure you guys it's completely fine. The keyboard features Bluetooth, wireless, and wired modes. This means that you can connect to your phone, a tablet, Mac, PC, or laptop. There is also a USB hub on the front of the keyboard, which can be used to connect to anything you'd like, such as mice, headphones, webcams, or phone chargers. The keyboard also features RGB, which can be changed through the software or on the keyboard itself. And as you can see on screen right now, those are a couple of the RGB modes. You can see how easy it is to change colors and the RGB modes. The keyboard is also hot swappable, so you can practically use any switch you want. The keyboard also comes with 4 spare switches, a white cable, a switch puller, and a pair of magnetic stands, as you guys can see on screen right now. Yeah, the keyboard feels really nice, and the stabilizers sound super clean, and they don't rattle at all. And yeah, I've got a sound test for you guys. The keyboard's already a great bargain. However, if you visit the official Royal Clutch Gaming site, which I'll be linking in the description down below, you guys can get a further 10% off, and all you have to do is use the discount code Sychron. And also, if you want to purchase off Amazon, I'll be linking that in the description down below as well. Use the code Sychron1 and you'll be getting a 10% discount as well. So yeah, thank you to Royal Clutch Gaming for sponsoring this video, and yeah, let's get into the top 5 LMGs. Coming in at the number 5 spot, we have the M4 LMG. Now, I feel like the M4 LMG has kind of been forgotten inside of this game until they just released the newest Reaper skin. And with the Reaper skin, we got, I think, a legendary edition or maybe epic edition of the M4 LMG. And that's like the only time I've ever been seeing this gun used inside of ranked. Like ever. So yeah, the M4 LMG, while it not be as good as some of the other guns on this list, it still feels absolutely amazing. All you have to do is just take advantage of, you know, its LMG capabilities, its large magazine size, pre-firing around corners, and all that type of stuff. And I can guarantee you guys the M4 LMG will start to feel great. I also really like this skin that I have on screen right now. I think it looks really clean, and I think I also have I think I have it on the LK24 as well. But yeah, that's the M4 LMG at the number 5 spot. I think it's pretty underrated, but I just don't think it's as good as some of the other LMGs on this list. Coming in at the number 4 spot, we have the Chopper. Now, the Chopper is one of the more unique LMGs on this list because you have a function in which you can equip the handle, and when you equip the handle, you don't have to use the iron sight anymore, and instead you can have a really clean sort of ADS mode. But you might say, oh, Sychron, the Hades has this exact same function as well. However, the difference between the Chopper and the Hades is that the heavy handle actually makes the Chopper a good gun, while the heavy handle actually makes the Hades statistically worse, and it actually puts you at a disadvantage using the heavy handle on the Hades. So that's why I think the Chopper is really unique. And yeah, I mean, this could be higher in the list if we were talking about a different person and their different preferences, but if we're talking like statistically, I think that the Chopper is probably gonna have to sit at the number 4 spot. Coming in at the number 3 spot, we have the Hades. Now, as I said before, the heavy handle just doesn't really do it for the Hades, so it's much better to either use the iron sight or use a red dot like I am now. It's just that since I'm playing on like a small little phone at 90 FOV, sometimes like cramped up iron sights just kind of get hard to see in, so I just prefer to have a red dot on some of my builds. But yeah, the Hades is a really fun gun to use, and this loadout that I've got here is super nice as well, so I might make an updated loadout video on the Hades in the future. Maybe not, but we'll see. But yeah, Hades feels absolutely great. It feels the movement feels much better than some of the other LMGs, and I think that's a good advantage with this gun. And another thing is that there's like a long range barrel, short range barrel, that type of stuff. And you've also got the option of the heavy handle to choose which ADS mode you like. So there's a lot of preferences in place with the Hades, and you can sort of just customize it to suit your playstyle and your preferences. So yeah, that's what I think is good about the Hades. You can just adjust it to whatever you want. Statistically, this gun is pretty decent, but probably not as good as some of the other guns on this list. And I also think that some of the other guns on this list that are coming up at the number 2 and the number 1 spot, I think they just feel a little bit better as well. So yeah, that's the Hades at the number 3 spot. Coming in at the number 2 spot, we have the RPD. Now, I know the RPD 200 round sounds toxic, but this thing's insane. Especially with that 200 round magazine, you literally never have to reload. The thing is, when you have a magazine size that huge, all you have to do is just spray and pray. And the fact that this gun has really good wall penetration as well means that on a map like firing range, you can literally just fire anywhere you want, and you're probably gonna hit someone. Like, I could fire through any wall on cardboard, you know. you just hit someone. And yeah, I think the RPD is also like, the time ticker was pretty decent. I'm not quite sure what the exact statistics are, but it actually feels really nice. And that's why you see a lot of people using this in competitive gameplay now, which is pretty interesting. I've been playing a couple Indian scrims, and you can see a lot of Indian players using the RPD. Maybe not so much in my region, but definitely a lot more in India. And yeah, I think it just feels absolutely amazing. The iron sight is great as well. No need for a red dot or anything like that. Super clean. And it's kind of just a spray and pray gun, and just sort of a Rambo type gun. And just like all the other LMGs on this list, it virtually has no recoil at all. So it's just a little laser. And yeah, that's the RPD at the number 2 spot. Coming in at the number 1 spot, we've got none other than the Holger. I don't think I need to tell you guys that this thing is absolutely broken. Time to kill is insane. Penetration is super high. And it really just lasers at every single range, basically. I main it for scrims, I main it for ranked, as toxic as that is. It's just kind of fun to use alongside with the PB19 Bison. But yeah, you guys already know the Holger's the best. The Holger's being the best LMG and arguably the best gun in the game for multiple seasons now. You know, it's just not me saying that, because literally every YouTuber says it, every stats tester says it. So it's pretty obvious that the Holger is just on top, and I don't really have that much else to say for this gun. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to check out Royal Clutch Gaming, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.